Good morning, Mark here, Brendan's here too.
Morning.
He's logged in, wherever you are. If you'd like to say hello here on Facebook, we'd like to hear from you. Look at this picture, Brendan. Look how smooth the water looks at Houghton Lake this morning. Very little wind, no ripples at all that I see.
With some ducks moving in, Mark?
Yeah, they create a few ripples, that's true, but no, those ducks are cool. They're having a good time there. That's nice, smooth water. Good day for a duck. The clouds are reflected off the top of the water, and those are the kinds of clouds we're going to see through the day today. You could argue it's cloudy, yeah, but it's one of those days when the cloud layer is kind of thin, sun will come right through it, it'll be bright like that, but there's no rain around. Those are fair weather type clouds. So mostly sunny day. Chilly this morning. There was some frost around this morning, and there still might be now, but the temperatures are climbing now that the sun's up, and highs later today will be in the 50s for much of the region. I'll show you those numbers in just a minute, talk about forecast. I've got a quiz question for you. A, B, or C, what's the answer? Can you see anything man-made on Earth if you're standing on the surface of the moon? Is there a long list of things you could see? A lot of stuff. Is it a few things, just a few, obvious things? Or is it nothing at all? The answer, just a few minutes. And if you want to guess at that, just tell Brendan, A, B, or C. That's all you have to do. Let me show you the wind forecast first of all. It'll be coming out of the south through the day today. Light this morning, meaning you might not notice, and you can see it, what the water's like at Houghton Lake. It's just glassy because there's very little wind at all. Now, but this afternoon it begins to pick up a little bit, comes out of the south. That southerly direction is important. That's warmer air coming in here, so that's why we have 50s in the temperature forecast for today. Normally it'd be like low 40s, so it's going to be about 10 degrees warmer than normal. And a big part of that is that warmer air coming up from the south. But toward the late afternoon and early evening, it starts to increase in speed, and the speed becomes important tonight. Now, it'll turn more toward the southwest, but some of the gusts over 30 miles per hour will be significant overnight tonight. Plus, with the wind coming out of the southwest, whether it's south or southwest, it's usually warmer air coming in here. So our overnight low temperatures tonight will be in the 40s. Last night, we had no wind at all of any consequence, and the temperatures dropped into the 20s in a lot of places. And so that wind direction and that bit of what we call advection, that warm air advecting in here, will make a big difference. And so it'll be a warmer night tonight and a windy night too. Let me show you the actual temperatures we're expecting today. These are the highs. 40s in the UP, 50s elsewhere. And so kind of a mild day. If you're raking leaves, you might want to get that done before the wind picks up later today, but still, not nearly as windy as yesterday. It was very strong wind yesterday. Tonight, 40s, and much warmer night tonight than last night. Maybe 39 at Houghton Lake or Grayling, that's true, but lots of 40s for lows overnight tonight, and nowhere close to freezing. Tomorrow, overall, a little warmer than today. Temperature's a little higher, a little deeper into the 50s. And tomorrow might even reach 60 at, say, down around Clare or Mount Pleasant. And then Thursday will be the warmest day. These are average highs. Temperature's going to average 60 degrees in the lower peninsula Thursday afternoon. And then it changes. We get some rain showers Thursday night, and then as the temperature falls, the rain showers on Friday in the upper peninsula could be mixed with a little snow. And again, Saturday in the UP, a little light rain, a little light snow possible. But the real story is, you can see what it does to the temperatures once that. It's a band of rain with cooler air pushing. It's pushing kind of pushing the warm air out of the way is the way to think about it. And the boundary between the cool and the warm air, that's the line of rain that'll come through the air, the fence. The rain rides of the fence. And so we're on the cold side of the fence this weekend. And so temperatures will be much cooler night and day, most of the highs. And these are, again, averages. If it's averaging 40 degrees in the UP, you know what that means. 37 to 42 maybe, something like that. So in other words, some of the high temperatures once we get to Friday in the UP and over the weekend, maybe even the lower peninsula, some of the highs will be in the 30s. So it's a big drop off compared to what we're going to get this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon. Next 3 afternoons look pretty mild. Okay, I'm tired of talking.
What's the average temperature on the side of the moon that we can see, Mark? Do you know?
Yeah, in the sunlight, well, there's a big definitive difference between in the sun, out of the sun.
Sure.
I think it's about a 500 degree difference. So
oh, okay.
In the sun, it's like 250 degrees. Out of the sun, it's like 250 below zero. So it's a big difference. So yeah, you need a little protection either way.
Yeah. I figured you would know. Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny about that, though, if you think
Yeah.
about it, if you mark it out on a graph somewhere and just say, okay, at this inch, it's this temperature, this inch, this inch, this inch. Well, there's a point on that line between the two. It has to be something reasonable because you're going from very hot to very cold. But there's just a split little second there, if you think of it time, or just a very narrow little spot where you could stand. It's got to be very narrow, where you can stand, where it might be perfectly fine. But it's just a very little spot. You can't move because over here it's cold, over here it's hot. But
That's where the settlement will be on the moon. Yeah, right there.
I'm sorry, what?
That's where the settlement will be on the moon.
Oh, yeah. On that boundary, it's got to move with that boundary. And that boundary has a name. You know the name? I've used it for a quiz question. Where the light meets the dark on the moon. That boundary has a name. It's called something.
The something zone.
Nope.
No.
No.
Give me a hint.
A movie character or a series of movies had a similar name.
Huh. I'm gonna need help with from the Facebook
Oh,
friends. I don't know.
let them try. It's a bonus question.
There we
today.
go.
What's the name of the line where the light meets the dark on the moon? You can see it off in the distance. That line has a name. So a bonus question, if you like to.
That's
Extra
bugging
credit.
me. 'Cause I know you've asked
I have.
that, Mark,
I've used
and
it, but
Yeah. Huh.
I'll give you another hint if you want to, but it might give it away completely. You want to hear it?
Twilight? Something Twilight
Close.
Zone,
You're getting
or,
closer. You're getting closer.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe it'll pop up, or maybe one of our friends will help us.
Okay. All right.
All right. We'll say hi to Christopher first. He said it's 32 and sunny in Farmington Hills. We got Paul watching from Rogers City. Our friend and coworker Gib saying, hello, how you doing? Who are you asking, Gib?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, everybody.
Okay.
Okay. He just wants to know how everybody's doing this morning. All right, Mark's saying good morning from a chilly Mayo. Paul is saying good morning, guys. It's a very sunny 26 degrees in Boyne Falls. Paulo is giving us those weather reports. Chris is watching from sunny Chicago. Good morning to you, Chris. Heading to the Detroit area for a family funeral tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. She said it should be good weather for the long drive. We got Amy saying good morning from a sunny Punta Gorda, Florida. Amy's down south this morning. Christine is saying thanks. Thank you for watching, Christine. Another Christine, my mom's watching as well. Hello. She's commenting on the sun in Port Huron. Enjoy your day, Facebook friend, she says. And Betty is saying good morning from Michigan. Hi, Betty. And Paul is guessing B for the weather quiz.
Okay.
My mom's saying hi to Susie Q. Thomas is watching. Hey, Thomas. He's in Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Susie Q is guessing B. Annie is saying good morning from Alaska. It's cold there, but she doesn't have snow right now.
Okay.
And, Christopher. Let's see if he's right. The Terminator line.
There you go. It's the Terminator.
Nice job, Christopher.
I was going to give you the hint Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I thought that might
would've
give it
given-
away completely.
Yeah.
But the Terminator, that's the line.
Paul, going back to the original weather question here. B, but more with a telescope, question mark?
Yeah, well, yeah. Telescope would help out, yeah.
And Wendy is watching from Prudenville, making... Are you seeing that word, Gib? I've never heard of those kind of cookies. Spring, E-R-L-E. Have you heard of those, Mark?
No.
S-P-R-I-N-G-E-R-L-E.
E-R-L-E. Don't
Springerly?
know
Springerly?
Don't know what that is.
I do not turn down a cookie, so I'm sure it's delicious.
Cookies
Wendy.
are cookie, that's right.
And Wendy's guessing nothing, so C for the weather quiz.
All right.
And people are saying hi to one another. And normally we get a comment from Susie Q. I don't see her comment. Am I missing anybody right now, Gib? He doesn't think so. Oh, Wendy is telling us they are old German cookies.
Okay.
All right, now we're all caught up now for now, Mark.
All right. Here, you want the quiz question answer? You ready?
Go for it.
All right. Can you see anything from the moon? If you're standing on the moon, can you see anything on Earth? Well, there's I can remember people saying you could see a few things, like, for example, the Great Wall of China. I don't know where that came from, because if you think about it, you're 225,000 miles away. You're not going to see anything.
Yeah.
And seeing the Great Wall of China from the moon is like seeing an eyelash a mile away. It's just kind of silly. I don't want to, insult anybody, but it's just no way. There's just no way you're going to see anything. So, Neil Armstrong made that clear. People would ask him all the time. He finally said, "No, damn it." So, no, he probably didn't say that. He's a nice guy, but I would have said that one. But he said, no, you can't see anything.
And we do have a couple more comments. My mom said she's never heard of those cookies either. She loves, whenever I go home, I make her the chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. That's what's popular in the Kinney household. Tom is just tuning in. Good morning to you, Tom. Apparently we didn't show up on his notifications. Susie Q said, yes, we are missing her comment. We're not seeing it, Susie Q. Wonder if she's, let me guess, getting her nails done today, or going swimming, taking a bike ride.
Well, we did see the comment of her complaining about not seeing the comments.
Interesting. Christopher said he got the quiz question right for today, 1 for 2. And Susie Q doesn't have any sound. Let me turn this. Susie Q doesn't have any sound. That's a little delay on my phone, but I'm getting sound on my end, Susie Q. I'm not getting your comments, and she's not getting our sound, so I don't know what's going on.
Who knows?
But that wraps...
And we're not getting any German cookies. So,
no.
So everybody's out of something. Anyway.
And I do see my aunt is watching, but I think we're going to wrap up here quickly. So unless you're a fast typer, Aunt Sandy, good morning, and I love you, and hope you're feeling well. Anything else on Gibbs' mind or Mark's mind on this Tuesday?
My mind is empty. My head is completely empty.
Okay.
All right, we're done?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.